Welcome back here to Christenberry Fieldhouse as this match has gone final. The Lander Bearcats stunning the Jaguars 3-1. The Jaguars took the first set in what was a very outstanding played set, and the Bearcats respond and win 3 sets in a row to take the match, the opposite of the way Tuesday's match went between the Jaguars and Emmanuel, as the Jaguars in that match dropped the first set and won 3 in a row to win 3-1. Let's take a quick look, Blake, at what else happens around the Peach Belt Conference here today. Once again, the final score here from the Chris. The Bearcats 3 and the Jaguars 1. Flagler defeated UNC Pembroke in 5 sets, 3-2 earlier today. That match started an hour before this one did. And also what is going on in Milledgeville between Georgia College and USC Aiken. The Pacers took the first set 26-24. Georgia College took set 2 25-23, and then USC Aiken rolled in set 3, and USC Aiken is leading set 4 14-11. That's a very outstanding set, and right now obviously all the Jaguars are thinking of is the Pacers tomorrow at 2 p.m. And not a lot of time to rest or mourn this loss at all. Actually, no time at all, really.
Right.
And the Pacers aren't thinking about the Jaguars at all right now. They're thinking about trying to close out their match with Georgia College. And they got a lot of traveling going on as they're in Milledgeville tonight, and they'll be here in Augusta tomorrow. It'll be a busy weekend of traveling in addition to playing for the Pacers and the Jaguars. Also a busy weekend as they play the top 2 teams in the conference. They fall to the Bearcats here tonight, and they take on the Pacers tomorrow to wrap up the weekend. We'll take a quick break, and we're going to come back, wrap things up, and preview tomorrow's set here on the Augusta University Athletics Network on YouTube. We'll be back. And we are back here at Christenberry Fieldhouse to wrap things up. Once again, the Bearcats defeating the Jaguars 3-1. I'm Robert Ambrose with Blake Collins. And Blake, what were your final thoughts overall on this set? And also, what do you expect tomorrow based on what you saw today?
Augusta came in and they really wanted this game, but Lander wanted it that much more. And from the Augusta side of things, this is a brutal 2-day stretch. You just lost to number 3, and then not even 15 hours later, you have to mentally prepare for number 1, which means forget about tonight. Forget about tonight. It happened. Don't reflect on it at all. Focus purely on your efforts for tomorrow's game against the top team in the conference that will be on your court. And that is where the core leadership of the Jags will step up in a major way to get these girls rebounded and refocused after a excruciating loss like tonight is, to get them rebounded and ready to cook on all cylinders against a pivotal game against Aiken tomorrow. But that is where the leadership for the Jags and the senior core leadership will step up in a major way to prepare them for tomorrow.
And that has to happen. It's pretty much imperative at this point. And last season, these two teams met on Veterans Day here at Christenberry Fieldhouse. I mentioned this earlier. It was senior day, even though the Jaguars didn't have any seniors on their roster.
Right.
And the Jaguars won the first 2 sets of that match, and the Pacers rallied to win 3 sets in a row to win in 5 sets.
Right.
And then the Pacers knocked the Jaguars out of the conference tournament, and it's because of those matchups. That's why the Jaguars are as hungry as they are this season.
And with that type of hunger, you definitely feel losses like this more. But again, the trick is to allow your leadership to step up and just forget about this and play your hearts out tomorrow, because you thought this was going to be intense. Wait until tomorrow. Wait until tomorrow. You've got the number 1 team coming in here. This house will be rocking tomorrow for this volleyball game. And Augusta, if head coach Shannon Quarles and the rest of the team to do everything they can to be well physically prepared, but more mentally prepared. Because yes, this was damaging tonight, but the mentality going into this is key, because you do not want to lose back-to-back games against the two teams you're stuck in between against, Aiken and the Bearcats. So it's got to be a fiery mentality coming in. It also has to be very disciplined, very work ethic oriented, but also playing to your strengths, playing to your game plan. Seize the moments when they arrive to you. Be able to fiercely strike as you have over the past month, month and a half, and when you get Aiken out of their game, as little as that has been done, be sure to capitalize on that, because that goes a long way. As you saw what Lander did to Augusta here, that's going to be tenfold imperative to what Augusta will be able to do to the Pacers tomorrow, to be able to try to rebound from this loss to be able to win tomorrow.
Right now, the Pacers are trying to close out Georgia College. They're in the fourth set. The Pacers lead at 2-1 over in Milledgeville. That's what's going on over there. And once again, the final score from here at Christenberry Fieldhouse: the Lander Bearcats defeat the Augusta Jaguars 3-1. I'm Robert Ambrose alongside Blake Collins. This has been a special presentation of the Augusta University Athletics Network on YouTube. Good night, everybody. See you tomorrow.